Cable's fucked straight off.
Yeah. We're live. Well, we're not live, but it's recording. We're looking. Hold on. We're looking to see which of the players are saying Merry Christmas, basically. Tony, we're already recording. Tony. Okay. Watford 2. No, West Ham 0, Watford 2. Not good. Very, very bad. We were out-muscled. We were out-thought. We were out-tacticked. Out-tacticked.
There's a word.
There's a word. There's a new word. We were out-tacticked. Very, very disappointing today. We needed Anderson to turn up. If Anderson was world class in every single game, he'd be worth 150 million. He's not, he was worth 40 million. And it's a shame that we needed one player to turn it around for us today. We were insipid. Pretty damn bad today. I thought in the second half we had a go, but there was no cutting edge today. Tony, did we have it? Well, obviously there was no cutting edge. What are your thoughts, mate?
I don't agree with insipid, that's a bit harsh. I think we were, as we were for the last 4 games that we've won, just without the moments of brilliance. It really was as simple as that. The game played out a carbon copy of Palace, of Cardiff and of Fulham. But we didn't have the moments of brilliance this time. Our top players were having their turkey already today, unfortunately.
And we got a stuffing.
And we got a stuffing by a big fat bird, Troy Deeney.
He was a big, fat, nasty bird. I'll tell you what, Troy Deeney, it's Christmas season, and I'll tell you what, it was pantomime season, and Troy Deeney was the pantomime villain today. Just after he scored that penalty, I don't know, we're not close enough. The penalty was over the other side of the pitch, where is it there? We are not close enough to know whether it was a legitimate penalty or whether it was harsh. But after the penalty, he scored it. He went over and gesticulated in front of the West Ham fans. He goaded them and he turned it into a bit of a nasty match, Tom.
He did. He's horrible. I can't stand him. It might sound harsh, I don't know, but him goading the fans today, I hate any player that does that. They need to stay professional, and getting involved with anything with the fans like that is just totally out of order. The same as when last season, I think it was, he was grabbing Joe Allen by the face, little Joe Allen, totally out of order. The bloke's an absolute nightmare, and as far as that performance was concerned, first half totally disgraceful. We got totally done in the midfield, which is going to happen when we're only playing a 2-man midfield. That's sort of what we sort of risk by playing a 4-4-2 formation. We're going to get done in there, and we didn't have the quality to sort of make anything stick for us. So that was poor. But second half, I saw a little bit of promise, and I honestly think we deserve to get a point from that game because of the second half performance.
Yeah, fair enough.
That little moment where we're hitting the bar, the keeper's making unbelievable saves.
World-class saves.
World-class saves. I thought, here we are, we're back in this. And then we get sucker punched right at the end. So I'm devastated by that, because that was a great opportunity for us today. How many times do West Ham win 5 on the trot? We just don't. That would have been unbelievable for us, and we'd have been riding high. We'd have probably been 7th in the league. But as things stand, with results have gone against us today. Did Southampton win? They were winning at half-time, I don't know.
Yes, Southampton were 2-0 up.
Yeah, Palace were beating Man City at half-time. God knows how that ended up happening. God knows what the full-time result was. But if they hung on, I don't know where that puts us. But we had such a good opportunity, and we've sort of wasted it today. But that just goes to show that I do still think we're a good team. We've got a brilliant manager, but we're not a great team. Great teams win games like this. They go and win their 5th on the trot. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully, moving on into the new year, hopefully we're still progressing, get better and better. We need to. That wasn't quite good enough.
Tony, you just said a work in progress, my old son.
That's exactly what we are. So, you know, we have no right to call ourselves a great team yet. So today it was very indicative of where we are, basically. I mean, we've won 4 in a row. There's been some question marks about how we won those 4 games, and it's been moments of brilliance, basically. We've been on the back foot, been pinned back by Fulham, by Cardiff, by Crystal Palace. Newcastle was a bit different. I think we were quite special in that game, certainly in the second half. But I think today was played out exactly as those 4 wins have played out, except that we suffered. We got the treatment from Watford that we've been giving other teams for the last 4 wins. So you know, so we had chances, but they've gone bang, bang, bang. There you go, have some of that. So yeah, no, it's I'm not overly disappointed. It shit happens, you know. I trust in Pellegrini. I just think it needs to be a wake-up call, though, right? We can't keep offering as much space and offering too little in midfield, offering too little in closing down space. There's a lot of sloppy performances, and there's a lot of players out there that have those moments of brilliance to thank for being so high up and so far above the relegation zone. There's some players out there that aren't really quite doing it often enough, and that's more around. Unfortunately, our defence. We had a rock-solid defence for all of about 3 or 4 games where we keep talking about Balbeno and Diop. But I said to you during the game, Gonzo, that a number of times I saw the ball bounce in the danger area unchallenged, and then it would bounce high in the air again, and it was only challenged on the second bounce. So yeah, we are a work in progress, but a lot of work needed to be done still, but hopefully Pellegrini will sort it out.
Yeah, I think, as ever, as I always do, I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. We are, people are talking about top 6, we're not a top 6 team, all right? But we are better than Cardiff, and we are better than Burnley, and a few of the other teams that are below us. We are better than those teams. But I predicted at the start of the season, I did one for another channel, I predicted 13th, I think on our channel, I predicted 11th, and I think that's about right. Today we needed, excuse me, the old Hammers Chat Schnood is, there it is, there, yeah, available at Hammers Chat, of course. But I do think, I think the truth is somewhere in the middle today.
Can I say one more thing really quickly? And it's the oldest cliche in football: with success comes expectation. And I think, like, and we need to remind ourselves of where we really are. And I think, like, you know, we're all saying, oh, top 6, Man United will lose, Tottenham, Everton will lose tomorrow. Fucking get a grip. You know, all right, bit of reality.
Yeah.
You know?
The truth of the matter is, Anderson and Snodgrass, who we've been reliant on in the last few games, both didn't perform today. Sorry about the shaky camera. And that was it. We've relied on them for our goals today. They didn't turn up with them, so today we've lost 2-0. Listen, I'm sorry, it sounds miserable, but I'm going to wish you happy Christmas now, and I do mean it. I do mean it. Tom means it. Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Tony means Merry Christmas.
Hey, come on, you irons.
We do mean it, and better things will come. Probably after Southampton. But anyway,
enjoy your turkey.
Enjoy. Hey, I'll tell you what. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy your hair of the dog. There it is. Thank you for watching Hammers Chat. As always, I've been Father Christmas. That's been Tom. That's been Tony. Thank you.